Hello everybody, and welcome to this webinar about how to become a groundbreaking innovator in 15 minutes. If you want, please share your thoughts here in the webinar question log. Otherwise, you're most welcome to get in touch afterwards, of course. My name is Ola Bergfeldt, and in just a few seconds, I will start sharing some ideas and experiences during this 15 minutes. Of course, this advice can be useful in many different situations and for many people, but today we turn mainly to these three professional roles: inventors and innovators, innovation advisors, and R&D engineers. Working with innovation projects, this is a situation you should deal with. It's really important, and that's what we will talk about during this webinar today. Many of us, and even inventors themselves, seems to think that an invention has to be the dignity of the light bulb to actually be recognized as an invention, when in fact the most successful invention can be the smallest improvement of an existing solution or a totally new idea born out of an existing invention. With this mindset, we would probably have more inventors and even more inventions. For most of us, Thomas Edison is known for inventing the light bulb. Fact is that Edison bought a Canadian patent from Henry Woodward that was a version of a light bulb. Edison then invented significant improvements so that the light bulb became an electrical, long-lasting and usable source of light. Among other small but crucial inventions, Edison invented the standard socket, named the Edison screw that you see here in this slide. Maybe the single most important improvement of a groundbreaking invention, as it's still used today. Many R&D engineers has the habit of condemning their own ability to invent. They often solve small but important technical problems and assume that their solutions is already known by persons skilled in the art. That is nothing but a waste of good innovation and new business opportunities. Let's have a look at the basic patentability criteria. This is actually what a skilled patent examiner is looking for in a patent application. In my opinion, these criteria should empower R&D engineers and inventors of their innovative abilities, instead of making them insecure. What I wonder is, how many of them are actually making their work easier by trying to find out about their chances to patent their discoveries before they decide that they are not inventors? I suggest that you use a modern patent management tool on a regular basis for a number of good reasons. For example, to see what has already been patented and get inspiration for developing improvements and new solutions. Also to benchmark your own invention a few times during your development process. And moreover, to ensure that you have freedom to operate. That's probably the single most important factor. And when development projects are a major part of your professional life, you will benefit a lot from receiving alerts when new patent documents that are relevant for your area of technology shows up. After all, more than 100,000 new patent documents are being added to the worldwide patent database each week, the whole year. Most likely, these inventions will affect your work at some point, one way or the other. And most likely, the inventors behind these new documents have not reinvented the light bulb, but improved something or solved minor technical problems. And they are still inventors. Okay, let us return to the evolution of the light bulb for a short moment. This picture symbolizes the technical development over time. And just to emphasize the importance and the business opportunities of continued development from a groundbreaking invention, I give you the LED light. Earlier today, before this webinar, I actually did a quick search for the LED light technology. I found I think it was about 8,645 patent documents that appeared on my screen, some of them quite new. Many of them indicating that you should never ever decide yourself if you're working with inventions. You most probably are. Finally, I would like to recommend that you set up a simple game plan to support your own inventive work and to get the consistency that you need. And I promise you, your business will appreciate that. So start by creating a simple invention disclosure with intuitive and easy questions. Otherwise, this will never be done. Also create a review process for all invention disclosures to decide the right type of IP protection, so that you focus on the right things. And always activate search alerts on your competitors and technology-based patent information, and involve the R&D engineers in the monitoring process to have them follow the technology development. And they will also get inspiration from this. To this webinar, I will also provide you with some bonus material that we have been writing about in our latest posts on LinkedIn. But I will send you this by email after this webinar. Our next webinar will bring you more interesting views on how you can manage patent information and let it become an important part of your competitive edge and your business development. We have set a date for this webinar, and it will be on December 8th. Before this, you will be able to read some interesting posts that we will be writing and that we will publish in the IP Magic group on LinkedIn. So if you're not already a member in the IP Magic group, I suggest that you will be there. So thank you very much for attending today. And as I said, the next webinar will be held December 8th. Thank you very much.